Hello everybody, welcome to Devotionables, brief devotions for busy people. Beautiful day in Louisville, Kentucky, and we're looking at Psalm 67 today. Beautiful short psalm, and just the heart of the gospel, the heart of the word, the heart of God expressed for all peoples here in this psalm. Let me read it for us. To the choir master with stringed instruments, a psalm, a song. All right, here we go. May God be gracious to us and bless us and make his face to shine upon us, that your way may be known on earth, your saving power among all nations. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. Let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For you judge the peoples with equity and guide the nations upon the earth. Let the peoples praise you, O God. Let all the peoples praise you. The earth has yielded its increase. God, our God, shall bless us. God shall bless us. Let all the ends of the earth fear him. You know, it was not uncommon growing up with some friends, hanging out. And, hey, if you had all this money, if you won the lottery, if you did X, Y, Z, if you had everything you wanted, if you were blessed, what would you do with that money? Well, I'll buy so-and-so a car, I'll buy so-and-so a house, I'll buy an island, I'll buy a plane, I go on these vacations, do X, Y, Z. A lot of fun conversation, just kind of dreaming, American dream kind of things. But you and I know from our time in the Psalms, time in the Word, if you're believer, maybe you're stumbled upon this video and you don't know, but you can have all those things and be spiritually impoverished, spiritually poor, and not have all these things. But if you have none of those things and you have God, you are the richest man, the richest woman on earth. For the greatest blessing you and I can have is to know the Lord, or as Paul would say, or rather to be known by him. That we have a fellowship, a relationship with God. And we want that for all peoples. Sometimes it's not uncommon to hear, well, the God of Old Testament is the God of wrath, judgment, punishment. The God of the New Testament is love. And well, this right here, these words right here should dispel any kind of notion. For God's heartbeat has always been for the nations. And he would work through one man, one family, one nation, right? Abraham. And here we're seeing the fulfillment and the remnants of that blessing, as he told Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, that through you, Abraham, will all the nations of the earth be blessed. I will bless you. Why? So that you might be a blessing to the nations. So sometimes we go after all these things and we seek the blessings of the Lord. And sometimes the things we pray for, we're considering, hey, I want this. And for me, Gabriel needs this. Gabriel wants that. Why? I'm not always thinking so that I might be a blessing to others. Sadly, I'm embarrassed to confess that to you, but I also know that sometimes you're in that same boat. But this is a psalm that kind of calls us back to reorient our hearts to the Lord and to seek his face to be with us and bless us so that we might invite others to bless him, because that's what we're designed and created to do, is to be in relationship with him and to worship with him. I think this quote is attributed to John Piper. I give it to him. Maybe somebody said it before him and he quoted them, but missions exist because worship doesn't. And this right here, this is a missions and a worship psalm, right? The nations singing, all the nations. And that's why we're committed to missions, because we want people to know and to worship and to glory and rejoice and to sing, right? Verse 4, the heart of this psalm, let the nations be glad and sing for joy. And so, I think about, that's why my good friends, Josh and Molly Gervasio, that's why they've uprooted their lives and to go to tell the people of northern France about the Lord. That's why my good friends, Josh and Cherish Wilson, have uprooted and move their family to another city in St. Louis to tell people about the Lord. You know, that's why at Ninth and O, we're so committed to giving to the cooperative program and to reaching and teaching and missionaries, right? The percentage of our budget into the Great Commission offering is because we care about the glory of God's name. So why we give to missionaries in our Vacation Bible School offering. Because we care, we want all people. All. Did you notice that 4 times in this psalm? All. The glory of the Lord to be treasured, the Lord to be championed and praised by all peoples. In Tokyo, Japan, in Hawaii, in London, Paris, in Louisville, Kentucky. All peoples for the glory of God, that they might know him and be blessed. And so we are blessed most when we are in relationship with him. And he blesses us so that we might be a blessing to others so that they might know him as well. We also got to point out a couple more things and we'll close it up. You notice how that psalm started, just echoing the words and kind of these phrases. 3 of the 6 verbs that are in the Aaronic blessing pop up here. Lord bless us, make your face shine. And here, not shine upon us, but shine with us, right? God with us, our hope, our glory, our praise. What this life is all about, that we would dwell with the Lord and worship him. And point out as well, I think Abraham Curavella in his commentary, and just great. Psalm 1, blessed is one who walks not in the ways, right? Walks in the way of the Lord. And here it says that Yahweh will guide the nations. The only time it talks about Yahweh, the Lord, guiding the nations in the word is right here. The fulfillment of his promises and covenant to Abraham, and seen fully in the book of Revelation, and coming true more and more so day by day, like the little mustard seed that's going to grow to the praise of his glorious grace. So sing for joy, all nations. Use your life, your resources for missions, because we know that missions exist because worship doesn't. We want everyone to know the Lord and sing for joy, all the earth. Blessings on you today.